That's what we call good timing.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We've got people at the front door.
Perfect.
Coming in right at the right time. Hey, it's Visual Illusion Day.
Yeah.
These are, we've been playing games for weeks, and we've been wanting to change it up a little bit. So tonight's that night. Unfortunately, for those who have visual impairity in one form or another, you're going to struggle a little bit because these are visual illusions tonight. So I apologize up front for that. We'll try to explain things verbally as we go, but these are really about just really. This is my thing. I actually resist doing this kind of thing.
Why?
Because I like it so much and other people don't.
I found it interesting as we were doing our research. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah. So there's some fun stuff. So we're gonna try to show you some things that you haven't seen before. Now some of them you have. We're gonna start off in a straightforward way with one that just about everybody knows about. But we're going to talk about.
We've already argued about it.
Anybody hanging out with us?
Oh yeah, we have Kathy, Mary Lou, Joel, and let's see, looks like Kristen.
Yeah. So for 3 days, I have been binge watching YouTube. Just watch. I just watch videos all day long and all night long for 3 days. And it's all I've done. Just sit on the couch, watch videos, and my loss is your benefit because I'm going to show you the 5 minutes of good content out of those 3 days.
Hi, Al. Al Kunzel's here with us.
Al, I think you're going to like this. So these are visual illusions, some of which you've seen, but I'll bet you haven't seen some of these. So these are fun. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun, and maybe you have, but and maybe I'm the only one that's in the dark. But so we put this nice little splash screen about mind-boggling visual illusions. Let's get into them.
Yeah, let's do.
So we've gathered the best ones we know. We're going to try to boggle your mind a little bit. Of course, the beginning of all this, or where lots of people begin with this, is the dress.
The dress.
Right. When was this? Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. 4 years ago, let's say. This picture of the dress came out, and everybody argued about what colors they were seeing. Hi, Selah. Come on up and say hello to everybody. Come on. Yeah, there you go.
There she is. Except you're just showing the dress. You can't see Selah.
Oh, yeah. Let me bring Selah up. There.
There
now you
she
can say hello.
is.
Say hello to everybody. Selah. Here. Want this?
Nope.
Nope. She's got to get down to get it. She knows. She can't eat it on my lap. Right?
Oh, smart dog.
Yeah, so the thing about the dress is it came out and everyone sort of sees it visually different. It's actually not a good picture, which is what made it go viral. If it were a good picture, there wouldn't be any ambiguity, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
We're going to argue about that too.
Probably.
So when you look at the dress, some people see different colors. Some people see here you go, Selah.
Charlotte's with us. Hi, Charlotte.
Hey.
Welcome.
Some people see a black dress, right? With what colors?
It's black and blue.
Black and blue dress.
Mm-hmm.
And other people see a gold and white dress.
Yeah.
And it's sort of ambiguous, and that's the fun of it, right?
Right.
So this is just a visual illusion that where people argue about it, and you can go online. We took it and we isolated different spots of the dress. Now, if you don't understand this, see what actually happens is people are seeing it like the left and the right. Some people, when they look at the middle picture, their mind interprets it like the left. Sort of a gold and white.
We have two people telling me it's gold and white.
That's what I see, gold and white.
Yeah, no.
But that's not Ida.
It's definitely black and blue.
Yeah. And other people see the one on the right.
Yeah.
So you're a black and blue person.
I'm black and blue.
That seems crazy to me. That doesn't even look like it's could possibly be that way.
I don't see how you can see white and gold either, so
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, right. That's sort of the gist of the program.
Yeah, but we didn't. That wasn't really. That was just sort of that's what got us into this kind of thing, is thinking about that kind of a of dress. So here's another one. This is called visual vibration, and And if you look, I'm going to blow it up again, but if you look at it real closely, you're going to see a very obnoxious thing happen.
I can't look at it very closely.
Which is,
but I will try again.
There's black dots jumping all around the screen when you look at it. So look at your screen and you'll see black dots. But when you try to catch the black dots, they aren't there. They move. So the black dots are not really there. They're just something your mind is filling in. Mm-hmm. And some of you are seeing green and yellow, a big green and yellow stripe right across the visual but there's all sorts of visual vibration.
How are you saying that's because I put up a green and yellow stripe? I'm sorry.
So there's all sorts of these visual vibration things that are very interesting. How your brain works. But did you see the dots? Did you chase those dots?
Yes, I did.
You can't stand it.
I can't stand it.
You must like glance all around. Is that when you're looking? Are you like?
I don't. It feels like there's things bouncing around. I can't look at it. But
so anyway, that's one of the best visual vibration ones that I know of that I wanted to show you. There's another one that's called like Herman's Grid or something like that, and this is. That one that I just showed you is not Herman's Grid. This is an improvement on Herman's Grid.
Oh.
But anyway.
I don't want to see Herman's Grid.
Not that anybody cares, but...
we care.
I don't want to mislabel it. And then there's the Marilyn Einstein picture. And I'm going to show you this one live. See back here on the wall? I've got a picture. I can't point at it. I got a picture hung up. Can you guys see it? It looks a little bit like Marilyn Monroe, or I think it looks like that to you.
Definitely looks like Marilyn.
So let me go back and bring that one off the wall. And maybe you've seen this one, but this is actually, when I'm looking at it right now, it's a picture of Einstein where I'm standing. So watch what's going to happen as I bring this forward. It's going to look like Marilyn Monroe, and then at the very last minute. I'm not doing anything, just bringing the picture forward. You see Marilyn?
I see her.
There she is, Marilyn Monroe. Looks like her, doesn't it? Watch. You watching? You watching? Wait for it. Wait for it. That's Einstein.
That is so weird.
Now, if you're not looking close at your phone, it's still going to look like Marilyn Monroe, or you have to be close enough to see it. If you're far away, it always changes. So watch here. I'll pull it back out. Look at that.
There she is again.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Isn't that crazy? That's actually two pictures overlaid, and so both pictures are in there. But
it's just which one comes to your.
There's Albert.
Frontal lobe.
No, I don't know why he's more dominant when you're close. I didn't really read about it. It's just so anyway, we'll leave Marilyn back here. This is above our table of junk. Ida and I spent all day.
We made a table of junk.
Literally making this table of junk.
But we're proud of our table of junk. Yeah.
So did that work? Is that wild?
Joel says, what?
Isn't that crazy? When you get it close, it's like...
Oh, sorry, I got something in my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a fly? We have a fly in there.
It better not be a
in
fly.
The studio. So yeah, so when you're medium, it sort of still looks like Marilyn, and when you get close, it turns into Einstein. But it's all, see, like even when I'm looking at my screen still, when I look from here, it still looks like Marilyn to me. It's real crazy. When I look back there, that's Einstein, and everybody else viewing is seeing the other.
Mary Lou says that's creepy. It changes when you get near Ida.
It did. It changed to Einstein. Yeah. That's a compliment.
Oh, thanks.
All right, it's time for the table of junk, Ida.
Oh,
we're gonna go over now, and we're gonna take a look at the table of junk. And this is there might be a little bit of a sound difference tonight because we have new equipment that we're running, and it's so that we can run this second camera.
It's so exciting.
So that we can do this right here. You ready? Here's a picture of the table of junk. It's back here behind us. So here's the table of junk. Right here behind me, and that's a live picture of our table of junk. You see it with all the different stuff on it.
I see it.
So What are these called on the table of junk?
What is it called? Anamorphic Illusions.
Yeah, anamorphic illusions are all over the table of junk. So, so if you look, I love puzzles, right? And so if you look at the, this is one of those puzzles where you just sort of move it around and you get all the colors. It's like a little mini Rubik's, but it's an easier Rubik's. You should try that one.
That was that a slam?
No, it wasn't a slam.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
And of course, I've got my Rubik's cube, but it's not solved. It's not ready yet. But of course, this one right here is actually not a Rubik's cube. This one is an anamorphic picture.
I think that is so odd. Oh.
It is not a Rubik's cube.
It's just a piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that fun? So here, I'll go back to our main shot. Yeah. So these are. So see how it looks. So this is how it comes, like this. And then if you tilt it back and get perspective on it, it slowly turns into an actual three-dimensional Rubik cube.
The link to these is in the description of our video too, so in case you want to print them out yourself and try them.
So we wanted to sort of fool you with our. Did we? Did you pick it up? Did you notice it with our table of junk? So that's our Rubik cube.
Kristen says that's cool. It is
So
cool.
there's actually other.
Is it real or is it anamorphic?
There's other ones on the table. Can you pick them out? Here, look at this one, right here.
Your red solo cup is not a red solo cup.
Isn't that funny? That's. I'll come back here. Yeah, so there it is again. And if you change the, change, let's see how the angle's supposed to go on this one, like that, right? Then it becomes a cup if it's just right.
Love it.
See any more? See any more on our table of junk?
Else real or anamorphic?
Maybe everything is, huh? How about this Zycam, this zinc? I was advertising zinc because I want everybody to take the zinc. How about this zinc tube?
Oh.
No, that's real.
That's real.
Yeah. No, real zinc.
Charlotte thought the cup was real too.
But the shoe here isn't. That's not really a shoe. That's a piece of paper with the shoe on it. That is just I can never get the.
Debbie, welcome. It's nice to have you with us tonight.
It's not. That's a really nice looking shoe, though. It seems like a real shoe, no matter where you put it.
We had seen sidewalk art like that too, Al, and so we thought, well, maybe we could, make a display of that on our table of junk, a smaller display than that.
So there it is. It turns 3D. So that's our shoe. Here's how when you go to get that, it comes like this, and then you just cut it out so that it looks like a shoe on a piece of paper. So see how I took a piece of paper and cut that out of this picture. So that's all there is to it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's our table of junk. Do you see one more?
Joel says the hot dog and gray shoe. I don't know if you mean they're both real or not real. Kathy says the hot dog's real.
Yep, Kathy knows the hot dog.
She knows that one.
That's Sayla's hot dog right there. And the Butterfinger's real.
And Mary Lou says the shoe looks real no matter how you hold it.
Yeah,
it does look real.
It's funny how your mind works on that sort of thing, right? I'm clearing the table a little bit because I want to get ready for some other stuff. The Butterfinger, that's real.
Oh, don't throw that away.
No, I'm not throwing it away. I'm
just put it in a safe place.
But the tape is not real.
Yeah, Mary Lou said the blue tape isn't real. She got that one.
Yep, you got it. The blue tape right here is also
piece of paper. It's anamorphic.
Piece of paper. I like that.
Love it.
Isn't that fun? Oh, it actually looks okay that way.
It kind of does.
But that's one of my favorite ones. And we had it so the shoe was showing through a little bit. just to make it right.
To trick the eye a little bit more than we've already been tricking the
eye. So that's our set of anamorphic. We want to do one together though. Everything else is real on the table. Those are actual real shoes. But here I want to show you this one. So here's a little cat, an anamorphic cat, and a plate. So I'm going to set that one up now. Here we go. So if I put it here, Ida, does that look okay?
Up a little bit more. That's good. There, that's good.
And is it a good angle? Do I have to shift it a little bit? Yeah, let's move them. So you have to get it straight with the camera. And when you do these just with yourself, just one, you use just one eye. A camera just has one focal point. So that's part of what tricks it. And then, to make it look nice, you do something like you put a piece of candy next to it.
You can't see the candy.
No, because you put the green thing up there.
Oh, look at. He looks like he got a prize.
So there's a little. So that's all there is to it. And you can see I just cut that one out. So there's a whole bunch of them. There's you can find all sorts of them out there. They're sort of fun to play with and to look at.
Yeah. And see how well they trick your eyes too.
And even so when you reach down and you pull the candy off the plate, it doesn't. It still looks like it's three-dimensional. So that's a little cat. We could do that all day.
Yes, we could.
Pretty much we did.
I was going to say, I think we did.
What else do we want to show them?
Well, we've got...
Oh, how about another illusion?
I say another illusion. Let's do.
Moving on from the table of junk, now that we've cleared the table of junk, right?
Yes.
Those were our anamorphic illusions. Now we're going to do the hollow face effect. Yes. The hollow face effect.
And since this one happens to be copyrighted, we called it what it is, Thinky the Dragon. And I put a link to the information on it in our description too. So.
Okay, so these
I love this one.
So these are little dragons. You maybe have seen these, but we think these are really cool. So let me set these up. So these are the dragons. They're little cutouts that we did, where we made cutouts of the dragons themselves. Here's
a what.
That's the
how
cutout.
It starts out. Yeah.
So you found that. That's also linked down there.
Yes.
So I'll put the dragons down.
And it tells you how to fold it and how to cut it.
I'll put the dragons down here on our table, and so you can see them. So here they are. So there they are, our little dragons. And what happens is their faces are actually concave.
Right there.
But your mind immediately converts it to convex. Your mind can't see a face. And so then it plays tricks with your eyes. Now, when I move these, you're going to see that they
fall. It looks like they focus
like their heads
eyes
move.
on you.
But their heads aren't moving. That's just your mind playing games with you. And so these are really fun. So look at them. Aren't they cute?
I can't wait to share these with my grandson. He's going to love them.
Look at them looking up.
I know.
You can. They
look like buddies.
You can bend them down. They follow you no matter. Here, let me bring them up.
I think showing what one of them looks like. How really can we show how they really look?
Yeah, all I have to do is go a little bit too far, and the illusion goes away. So I'll just turn it further than, and all of a sudden you'll see sort of the back of it. So see, it's a hollow. It's upside down. Let me get the other side. But immediately your mind pops them back in.
Joel says they're watching me. Kristen says it looks like the dragons are following you. I know. It looks like they just
see
keep
how
their eyes
they're.
on
Can you see how their faces are?
Yeah, there.
Really
That's
hard.
a good shot. I think that shows how that it's concave, and
Just
then
do one. And then the second their eyes pop in, then
there you go.
then your head like switches it back.
I love it.
And you can turn and you can go up and down with them, and they. So that's Thinky the dragon. And so.
Sorry, Charlotte. She says they're going to be in her dreams.
Is it scary?
Oh.
Yeah. So that's so you can sort of see how it's three-dimensional, the wrong way, but the second your mind just flips it over,
It's amazing.
you can't help. Oh, scratch my back. Oh.
Will you be my friend?
Oh, I do.
We might have spent too much time on this. We're now talking to Thinky the dragon. So
that's Thinky the dragon.
Whatever.
Do we have any more? Is that all of our effects? The hollow face effect. Do we have any more?
Hollow face effect.
Oh, what about Tensegrity?
I know Tensegrity. We're excited to share that. He's excited to share that one because he worked really hard.
Okay,
on
Tensegrity is a floating structure. You've seen them. They have like they look like straws, and they're all attached by strings, and they make like big complex hexagonal kinds of things out of them. So you've got this structure that's all held together by string. So I made one.
He made one.
So here's mine. So you can see these are strings, and then there's a couple of pieces that bring it together.
So this is string hanging down here.
So there's string. There's two metal pieces here, and let me switch over to the other camera. It'll be easier to see back here. Is it easier back here?
I think it is easier, by the way.
Okay, you'll have to talk because I'm not facing the microphone, so nobody can hear me. So there's two pieces here, but the cool thing about these is when you get them in tension with each other like that. So there's one metal piece here, right, that comes down and around here, and then there's a different metal piece, and this metal piece seems to float on top of the other metal piece, and it's all because these strings are pulling. These strings are putting the metal under tension.
Right. So you could actually sit something on top of that, even though it's just held together with strings.
Yeah, here we go. Here's this.
This thing?
And
is that too heavy, or will that work?
Well, sure. Ooh. Oh, it's too heavy.
It's too heavy.
We could put Thinky on there.
Oh,
but,
yeah, put Thinky on there.
But they stay in tension, and so it's a really odd little contraption that I knew Al would like this. So I hope Al's still watching.
I think he's still here with us.
But but it's just these are strings. That's what's confounding is strings don't push, they pull.
Right.
And so you're trying to figure out how the strings could possibly be. So that's tense. So the there's components that are that provide tension, and that puts the metal under compression, and that's what gives the thing its integrity. Isn't that fun?
Joel said he's never seen this before. It's amazing. I think it's amazing too.
There's people online that have tables like made out of them, like literally picnic tables.
Oh, wow.
That you can eat on. I saw a picture of a guy sitting on one. So I mean, they can definitely
hold a person's weight.
Yeah. So if you make them strong enough, they can. So that's my That was my project today.
Among all these other
This was amazingly this was so much easier than I ever expected it to be. And what I can't figure out is like why it doesn't, like, you can turn it over, like why doesn't it fall apart ever?
There's
like, shouldn't it?
It's physics.
Yeah, it is.
It's physics.
But that's crazy. My string almost came off here.
Uh-oh. That string comes off, then
yeah, that's
the physics is over.
That's the end. In fact, it's almost off. But anyway, those are our illusions for you today. That's our illusory. Were you boggled?
I was boggled. It doesn't take a lot to boggle my mind, but I found them. I don't know. They're fun. They're fun things to look at. I hadn't seen many of them before. Started with the blue and black dress, or the gold and white dress, and goes on to Thinky, and
yeah. So if you want to look around, what do we search on for the dragon?
That's a good question.
I think it's called the hollow face illusion.
I think I searched on dragon hollow face illusion.
Yeah, there's one of those with Einstein too. Sorry,
really?
I was trying to fix my yeah.
There's one of these like Thinky.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be Thinky. There's all sorts of.
I kind of like the dragon because I like he looks so cute.
He's
and
cute.
Sweet. Yes.
Yeah. And so that's look for the hollow face illusion.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you would see those. And then the other things are called Anamorphic
illusions.
I wish I knew what that meant, but
Thinky is a monocular illusion.
yeah, monocular. Yeah. And yeah, that's good. So you can look that up.
Yeah.
There's lots of them. They have clowns. There's all sorts of them.
No, we don't want to do clowns. No clowns.
Anyway, that's 3 days of my life in 20 minutes.
But now it's...
Hopefully that's better than a vacation, like my vacation photos. This is what I did on my summer vacation.
You know, I still think there's a show in our funny vacation stories. Maybe we'll have one of those.
Maybe we'll do one.
Yeah.
Well, that's our mind-boggling visual illusions. Which one do you like the best? You're Thinky.
I love Thinky, but that Marilyn Monroe Einstein thing, I couldn't wrap my head around.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
You look at it over and over again. You're like, well, I don't understand. When does it change? Like you can hold it up and you're like, when is it changing? Wait, is it changing that? And there is a place where you can sort of get it right in the middle.
Yeah, but you have to have long.
But it moves quickly between the two. Yep, that's Einstein back there. You guys will all see him as Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Mary Lou's asking, did the dragons have the same effect live in person? Yeah, it's weird.
Not quite as much though.
It's not as good, but it's there. I mean, you feel like the eyes are looking right at you and following you, and I don't think you had. I think for you it wasn't as realistic as it
has
is
to
for
be
me.
further away from me. Like if I'm holding it, I can't see it. But if I move it like further away, then I start to see it. It's when my vision gets less clear and I can't pick out every little shadow and detail.
I got it.
But yeah, here's Thinky. Say hello to the folks, Thinky.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, hello. You have to. His eyes have to be. It really takes effect when his eyes disappear.
Then
there's less. There's less effect. And this one, because we have the lights over here, it's a little. The lights are not designed for Thinky being up there. He has to be back a little bit, which is too far from the camera.
Originally had a green screen on him, which then we just faded into nothingness.
All right, well that's it.
Mary Lou's asking if we could do the Maryland one again for John.
Oh yeah, sure. So
back
here
there
is Marilyn Monroe on the wall, but it's a little bit small for you, right, to see. So if I take Marilyn Monroe off the wall and I bring her forward, Still Marilyn Monroe, right? Still Marilyn Monroe. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Marilyn Monroe suddenly.
There he is. Good old Albert.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild?
It is wild.
I don't know how it happens. But it does. Blow your mind. E equals MC squared.
It doesn't take a lot to entertain us.
What's this one? Smoke a cigarette and come see me sometime. What'd she say?
I think it's happy birthday, Mr. President.
No. You know how to whistle. Is that did
No.
she say that?
No.
You just
She
put your
didn't
lips
say
together
that.
and blow?
No.
That's not her?
No.
Oh well.
It's okay, guys.
That's Marilyn.
Well,
Hope that came through at home.
I think so because people are saying it's just crazy. And it is.
All right. It's still time. There's still more of the big show.
More to come?
Let's not stop just with the visual
Okay.
illusions. Now we're going to hear some verbal illusions.
Some verbal illusions?
Yeah.
What in
You're
the
going to
world?
allude to concepts
I see.
with your verbal sayings.
Okay, well, I'd like to share my saying of the week. I think we're all talking about things that we could do to help one another at this time, and instead of just thinking about what we can do and how we can help, the very first thing you have to do is just move. Just do it. So this one says, sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Tiptoe if you must, but take the step. There you go.
There's Ida encouraging us all to move forward.
Tiptoe if you must, but take the step.
Okay. I'm going to take a step forward.
Okay. Me too.
I did this week. Instead of doing a game, we did something different.
That's right. Was that your step forward?
That was
Because
my hope. Yep.
we love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks. Debbie says that was Mae West. you're mixing up Mae West.
Okay.
And,
Thanks.
yeah.
All right. How about the joke of the week?
Oh.
Should we? The joker of the week is Alicia Reagan, and so let's just jump right into Alicia's joke. Alicia said, "I asked the librarian if they had any books about paranoia." I'm not sure why she asked anybody if they had books about the paranoia. And the librarian said, "They're right behind you."
No. Boo.
So do you get it?
Do I get it? Please explain it to us.
The books are on the shelf right behind you.
So that is because she's paranoid.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh my word.
Thanks for playing, Alicia.
Hi, Ruth. You might have just missed the joke of the week. Lucky for you. Oh, that's funny.
So that's all we're gonna do on YouTube for now. Thanks so much for coming by. If you're on YouTube, we're gonna hang around on Facebook, but YouTube folks, we're gonna say goodbye to you. Thanks for coming and seeing some illusions. Hopefully, you got to see some that you hadn't seen before.
Boggled
And
my mind.
got you thinking a little bit and a little bit confounded and maybe interested. So now you too can spend 3 days just watching. There are videos referred over here that you can watch, and there's also some others down below that some things that you can watch and links that you can click and all sorts of things. So thanks for stopping by. I'm uniquely the same. You're uniquely the same. Together we could change the world.
Bye now.